Good morning, welcome to another video. Down the Y again today, guiding session with a chap called Stu. I want to catch some barbel, that's the plan. Some chub as well. We're going to go on the Waggler, perhaps on the stick float as well, catch some chub. We'll go on the ledger if necessary. Stu's first trip to the Y, so just want to get in and amongst them really, that's the plan. I'm at my usual swim that I like to come to, knowing that the fish will be here. A little bit of a surprise because it's come up about 6 inches overnight. Hoping that fresh water that's gone in, it's a little bit cold as well, might have freshened things up a bit. Might have the fish on the munch, fingers crossed. If not, it's going to be a sunny day anyway. It'll warm up later on and I'm sure that will help as well. Anyway, I've just got a bit of bait in the swim, so we're going to get in and have a crack. Yeah, there is.
Sausage.
They're swirling at this, look. They're absolutely swirling at this meat. There you go.
Yeah.
So bow wave come to that. I'll be busting the surface for this in a minute.
Yeah.
When a few come in and they're competing.
Yeah. That's what I did so many times. I thought we'd be spraying it in. And even when I thought we were going to need much more than that.
Nah, just a bit at a time.
Yeah.
I just pick one bit in at a time, then you really get them competing.
Yeah.
Because they are very good at getting away with it.
Yeah.
You can hide the hook. You can hide the hook and they still know.
Yeah.
They know there's something wrong. You can catch them using so many different methods as well,
Yeah.
chub. But they're so cute. They're just like, if something's up. I mean, I've had them, I've watched them. I'd been ledgering a bit of lunch and me, watching them in the edge, literally off the rod top, hiding behind bushes.
Yeah.
And they'll come up to it and just touch it with their noses.
Yeah.
And they're just like, nah. So
Yeah.
it's just like, but then other days, they're absolutely suicidal.
Yeah.
So he's just boiled at that, look. You in?
Yes.
Yes, there we go. You see that big boil behind it?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, I haven't set the landing net, so I'll have to chin him out.
That's a good feeling.
Well, that's good, second cast.
I didn't think it was going to be that easy. Pull a bit, don't they?
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, in the flow, yeah, they'll pull your arm off. A bit of fresh water will help as well, that's livened them up a bit, I'd imagine. Here he comes. Kiting right in, that's a chub.
It feels absolutely, I mean, it's probably not, it feels absolutely huge.
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. Like I say, I'll cop hold of him in a second. Because I stupidly haven't set the landing net up. Oh yeah, a bad one. Come on, chap. Come on. Got him. Oh, he's a nice fish.
Beautiful. If I had one of them in the morning where I fish, I'd be
Yeah.
over the moon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And within within a couple of minutes, I haven't got to discord you, have you?
Oh, that's right. We don't nicked him.
Cracking. Yeah.
Congratulations.
First Y.
First white fish,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
white chub. Go on, chap. I'll catch you this afternoon. It's one of those where you want the bait away from the float, but the trouble is, the further away from the float it is, the less sensitive your bite indication is. They can get away with it a lot better. I would cast a little bit further downstream, more sort of in front of us almost.
Yeah.
Drop it on their heads really.
Yeah.
Normally you want to run down to them, but I think that was a bite, wasn't it? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I saw the float go and it just kept going. I was like, oh, right, okay.
I was trying to mend the line.
This one's a bit bigger, I think. Kiting in.
Yeah, I was saying, it's the second they
Yeah.
come across.
Yeah, there, it's kiting. That's kind of how you can tell when you've got a barbel on, they'll just stay out there,
Yeah.
trudge up the middle or head back for the rocks.
Again, this one feels quite nice. This feels,
Yeah.
feels quite good.
Oh, that's a proper one. Blimey, yeah. Got him. Yeah, that's a proper one. That's about him.
What's that? What do you think about? That's good.
That's 3.5 pound, yeah. Look at this meat he's spewed up, look.
Oh, yeah.
It's really tricky. If you can land the bait further downstream than the float, it helps.
Yeah.
But it's really tricky to do. especially with the downstream wind. Just because they're coming at it up from downstream, and you don't want to get to the float first.
Yeah.
You want them to get to the bait first, but it is very tricky to get it to spin round in the air. There you go, like that. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. See what I mean? You can't get to the bait first.
Wow, yeah.
Still had your pants down, but
had a bite.
but yeah, I mean it's because you'll see them. They'll all be facing upstream.
Yeah.
So if that float goes past them first, they're almost a bit like puts them on edge.
Behind them.
Whereas the float's following, they're just looking at the meat. Oh, Barbel's just flashed right here.
Is it? Oh,
yeah,
God.
literally right down here. You just saw a big, right, literally closer in than your rod tip would be. There's a big rock there. I don't know if you can just about see it.
Yeah.
Just next to that. It just turned like that. Could have been a salmon, but it was this long. You know, it was a big fish. Right down here. But there was a salmon leaping out in here the other day, so it might be a salmon. That was a salmon. Yeah, it's probably the one that was down here.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I bet he was scratching himself down here.
Dolphin coming out. I mean, even to see a salmon in the water is pretty.
Yeah. Might be worth, now you can see, now that sun's out, if it's going to stay out, now you can actually see the meat. Might be worth putting another 6 inches or a foot on from the float.
Yeah.
Just getting the float away from the meat a bit and just watching the bait rather than the float.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all job so far. Gone on the ledger. It's quite quiet on the ledger, if I'm honest. Tried the method, not a lot going on. We've dropped the bait down a bit further away from the feeder, gone a sort of standard running ledger rig, and yeah, it's very quiet. We're gonna have a little bit longer on this. I think I'm gonna get back after the chub on the Waggler, I think, because they're going absolutely crazy. And it's hard to sit here or stand here, not really getting any bites on the ledger when you've got fish going crazy over here. So I think we're going to do that, although we'll perhaps go back on this a bit later on and hopefully pick up a barbel or 2 or 5. That got taken. Yes. There we go. Saw him take that. Just put a bit of hot dog on it, floats. So it just went just under the surface. They've been so cagey, these fish. And just under the surface. Come up and had it. Thing is, they're decent chub as well, so they're not daft.
No. This goes off. Some weight to it.
Yeah. Well, judging by the distance between his head and his tail, he's decent fish.
Yeah.
He's got a big old mouth on him. Yeah, that's a proper one. Blimey. Picked a bit of weed up as well, and they'll try and use me as a snag. I can't actually see him at the minute. He's trying to get around my legs. That's it. Oh, got him. That's a real good one, that is.
Yeah.
Well, this is a cracker, this one. Look at the size of that. Absolutely fantastic. That fooled in that bit of hot dog.
Fantastic. Lovely condition.
That's cracking condition for summer. Wonderful.
Must be
It's got to be £4. That has got to be £4.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. That's one, mate. Gone. Well, you're doing a good job today because this wind is horrible. It's now hacking downstream. It just puts a massive bow in the line, doesn't it? It's just really awkward.
Well, I always hear them saying, you don't want a downstream.
Oh, it's just horrible.
Trotted. I take it that's why.
Yeah, because you've got the current trying to put a bow in your line and you can't pick the line off the water because then the wind puts a big bow in your line. It's really awkward. That was a barbel. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was a little barbel, that was. Well, about £4 only, something like that.
Yeah.
That was 100%. I was looking there.
yeah, I saw it. Well, I saw it was dark. But...
Yeah, it's definitely barbel. You know what I mean about casting over that far side? They're sometimes out and about over that far side. That was right up here, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But over. Well, I say it's a bit sketchy whether you get your gear back or not. It's a balance really between trying to keep in touch with the float but trying not to move the float.
Yeah.
Because you've seen how cute they are with this. That as soon as it looks slightly wrong, they just won't touch it at all.
No, that's right. You don't want to be keep
no.
flicking it.
But like to mend the line, you really want to. It's a bit of a balance. It's not the easiest day to try at all with this wind. See, that might be a rock. There's a big rock over there, but it might be a fish. No.
It's a bit down.
It's probably dropping in amongst those rocks, but again, that's where the barbel will be. Like I say, I've been doing this on more than one occasion, been doing it and let it run through, and then it's like, oh, this is not a chub. Chub do a good barbel impression for about 5 seconds, and then you know it's a chub, and you get that head shake, and it's like, right, yeah. Put there. I'll go and grab my stick float out. Well, it's not too windy. Perhaps I'll go with a stick float. You in? Yeah. I was going to say, that is the sort of place where you may connect with the barbel. Is it trudging up the middle of the river? Yeah, okay. We may. Yeah, I think you might have a barbel on there, mate. Yeah, just go steady. I think that's probably a barbel. The way it's trudged up the middle of the river and it's not doing a lot.
No.
Yeah, just go steady. You've got a £5 bottom on, but...
Yeah, the bite weren't far from where we're casting the feeder.
Yeah, I think this was a chub, you'd have had it in by now. Just go steady. No rush. It might take you 10 minutes to get this in.
Here we are, mate.
Yeah. Which when he wants to go, just let him go. And didn't I say if you just run down, sometimes you'll just pick one up. Not 10 minutes ago we said that. Yeah, this is no chub. Oh, just be careful as well. Put that rod on your forearm rather than have it under your, that's it. Just because if he goes, your arm will go over. Rather than, you can almost give him too much with it there.
Yeah.
But he'll go again and he'll come and go and come and go. I'll get him as soon as I can, but you're going to have to beat him first. Yeah, it's a barbel, I've just seen it.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I can see it, yeah. Definitely a barbel. It's just the other side of this big rock here.
You can see it now,
Yeah.
It's coming in the dark.
This is the joy of fishing, getting them on the float. Is you got light gear. And he'll just use that flow against you like now. He's just got his head in that flow and he's just...
This feels immovable, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Almost feels like you got the bottom when if you didn't know that there was...
Yeah, exactly. That's it, and you'll win a bit, he'll come in, and then he'll probably disappear again. As soon as he has another look at me, he'll be gone again, I would imagine. Like I say, if I can get him, I will, but he's seen me again.
Yeah, no worries.
He's seen me again.
You can't jab at him, can you? So...
No, not in this flow either. The lantern nets take some pushing in this flow.
Towards me a bit, does that help?
Got him.
Hey.
We sneaked him in, he's still got some life in him.
I think he was, because he was facing up, he couldn't see you, could he?
Congratulations,
Cheers,
mate.
Brilliant, thank you.
Barbel on the float.
Wow. What do you think?
There we go. He's about £5, yeah. Lovely river barbel. Your first river barbel?
Yeah.
Absolutely fab.
Great.
Wonderful.
What a
That's all,
fantastic
mate.
creature. Right.
They're wonderful. Like, we'll stick it back in the net. We'll give him a good rest before we get him out. I'll get him out in the flow, rest him up. He's still pretty lively though. Again, congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, no, brilliant.
Brilliant. Hour and a half or something on the feeder.
Yeah.
You run a bit of meat down to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just want it moving.
Yeah.
Other times they want it nailed to the bottom.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. Gone.
Brilliant. Awesome.
Time for a drink, I would say. And sit down after that with backache. Brilliant. Oh, that's superb. Well, how good was that? We just had a bit of a break after that barbel. That's fantastic. I say to Stu, just sometimes when you're waggler fishing for the chub, just let it run through. The barbel is sitting down here. Clearly that's the case. And we've had, we've had a break for 10-15 minutes, had something to eat. It's about lunchtime and there's plenty of barbel seem to be out and about on this bait we've put in. So hopefully we can have a few more. Yeah, just let me know what you want to do, mate, during the day. I mean, we can, if you're enjoying that, crack on. You know, I've got the stick float set up there. If you want to do that, a bit of that. You're more likely to catch a barbel doing that, but you're less likely to catch these, well, you're probably not going to catch these chub doing that. Just want to get the bait like nice and low. All yours. See, if we're getting loads of feeder knocks and nothing was happening, I'd shorten it down and, you know, something, but just not a lot to go on really at the moment. That's it.
No, I see what you mean. It gives you something to work with, I suppose, doesn't it?
Yeah. If you get knock stuff or you know, it's, well, whatever really. There's nothing to go on at the moment at all.
It's a bit odd, I suppose, isn't it? Because the fish there, I mean, the chub are feeding, aren't they? It's just like,
Yeah. Well, I'm amazed we haven't had a chub pick this up yet, or they're, you know, not down there attacking that method feeder. I'm amazed. And again, I was just about to say bring him in and into the other twitch. Oh, Barbel just flashed right through here, look.
Oh, dear.
See him? Just went right through there. I presume, it looked like a barbel. It went from there to there.
Yeah.
Just only, just the other side of these rocks here. Unless it was a salmon, but it looked barbely. Normally you have to sort of do something to try and not catch the chub when you're ledgering, if you don't want to catch them, obviously.
Yeah.
Today they're not, they don't seem to be down there at all. I'm going to have a look up here so I can see.
Yeah.
You in? Yeah? So I was just looking at that line and I saw it twitch a couple of times. Well, that's what I was looking at. There's loads of weed on the line. And I saw the rod tip pull round, and I thought, I wondered if it was the weed. That's not the weed though, is it?
No. No. When you fight like this, they were just floating down, weren't they?
Yeah, that's right.
They're like a dead weight.
Yeah. You see what I say? When you feel like you've got the bottom, and then it starts moving. But I shouldn't give him too much line out there because he's trying to get back in those rocks at the moment. That rod's bending. Yeah, he's just holding there, isn't he?
Yeah.
I could have stayed up there for 10 minutes, I reckon. Good sign as well. If it's not doing a lot, it's a good sign of a decent fish, to be honest.
Yes, yeah. It just does feel like might have to take over.
I'll give you a back rub while you're doing it. They pull, don't they?
Yeah.
Like you say, it's just like being attached to a bag of cement. The bigger one, certainly. I think this is probably a bigger one. It's not doing a lot. They just dug the bottom.
It feels a lot more solid than the one I had on the float.
Yeah.
Strangely, even though I was on the float. But
I need to keep going up there because every time I go up there, you have a barbel. You're going to have a sleep after this. I can't imagine he'll go for my legs, but I'm ready just in case. Yeah, he's just seen me. He's like, no, mate, no. They never like to look at me. They always see me and clear off. There you go, look. I always try and sneak them in as quickly as possible this time of year, so they don't get too knackered.
yes, yeah.
But like I say, I'm not going to knock him off. Just out in the flow, it's really hard to push this net upstream. There we got it. That's one, mate. God, falling over it. How's about that? On the ledger this time. Absolute cracking fish. It's beautiful. Well done, mate.
Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, pristine again.
And that was a heck of jumping out behind us.
Yeah, yeah.
Heck of a scrap as well, wasn't it? Heck of a scrap.
It was, yeah. That was a really good fight. That was, yeah.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Stick him back in there. We'll rest him up and then we'll get him back.
Fantastic, mate. That's been a new PB. Thanks again.
Nice one.
Brilliant. What a day.
Wonderful. 9 ounces, 7.7. 12, which is 9. 9.5. Yeah, just under 7.5. 7.7.
Brilliant.
Now he's ready. He's very feisty.
Is that
It's that bank stick, isn't it? That was either a barbel or a salmon. I saw it come out like that. Hey, see now that just kept going, didn't it? The float.
I think that hooked itself.
Yeah, yeah. They do scrap, don't they? Float gear.
Fantastic, isn't it?
This fella don't want to come in, does he?
No.
Come on. Oh no, here we go. Harder to see at this point as well. Got put him for proper scrap. There we go. Got him. Nice one, mate.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
That's a proper one, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
You're getting a bit more weight back. That was a barbel, I would imagine. Didn't see it, but I'd imagine it was. Just getting a bit more weight back on him. Yeah? We cooking now. Let's keep this landing net out, I think. I say, I think it's got that little bit darker, and they can't see the line and they can't see.
Coming at an angle now.
Yeah, that sun's gone round. It's much harder for them to tell which ones
Yeah.
got the bait, got the hook in it, I mean. It looks a decent one. Oh, that's a proper one. That's a proper one. Don't come round, mate. No. Around my feet. Yeah, now trying to get around in the tree and got him. That's a cracker, mate.
Good one, isn't it?
That's a proper one.
Could be the biggest of the day.
I think that probably is the biggest of the day, isn't it? Cracking. So we've gone back on the Waggler, on the fish and meat, really shallow. And, that's about that one.
Beauty.
Cracking. It's just, we're just saying it's gone a little bit darker. The sun's just gone around behind the trees a little bit. I think they're finding it much harder to see which one's got the hook in it. Well, yeah, I would think it's probably a good idea. I mean, you can smash these out for the next hour if you want. It's up to you.
I think it'd be nice to try for a barbel again. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, to finish off. I mean, we've had a nice run of fishing at this, you know.
Get off, get off. He's coming after me. Look, now he's seen your legs. Look, got him.
Yeah, quite a good fish this one, isn't it?
He is. It's a proper one. Like I say, I know when I struggle to get my hands around there, I can't get to their pecks. They're decent fish. And he's got some weight on him as well. That one. That's been wonderful. I've really been having that. Absolutely, it's been almost a fishy chuck, hasn't it?
It's been brilliant. Yeah.
We're going to get last hour on the ledger after a barbel, yeah?
Yeah. Let's do it. Another barbel, you know, that would just cap the day off.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
It
really would, you know.
Yeah, I reckon. Like I say, it's that sort of time, but it's a bit funny, this place. They don't always come on as it starts to get dark, but it's barbel o'clock, isn't it? They usually do. Landing net's drying as well. That's usually a really good way to get a bite. Come on, let's have another one. Come on. Just a 9-pounder, that's all we want.
Not much nice, really, is it?
Oh, no, it's nice. They're there. Come on, come and have a bit of grub. There's all the chub. There's loads of chub mopping up all this ground that he's thrown in. Yeah, massive, great chub. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's a barbel.
Oh yes. Can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that's not moving much, is it?
No. See, I feel like I've got at the bottom now.
Yeah, I think we know what this is. The bottom's moving.
The bottom's moving, yeah. Thumping its head.
Brilliant.
You said it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said you'd be surprised if you don't get it.
Yeah, I did.
It felt right, didn't it?
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know.
It's just that was just light levels have just dropped. It just felt right, and we thought, now we'll go try and finish off on a barbel after catching about 30 chub in the last half an hour.
Absolutely solid.
They just use that flow. They just get their noses down on the bottom and use that flow on the top of their heads, and it's not doing a lot either, which is a sign of a good one.
Yeah,
You thought, I was going to say, I think you thought your arm was aching before. We'll be in a minute. It's stalemate, isn't it, at the moment? Absolute stalemate. That's why I love using little reels as well. You really have to work at it. Yeah, just give him a bit, get him moving. You've got to tire him out a bit. But yeah, I only do what you can do. You gain 3 inches and he takes back 2 foot.
To get into.
No. Yeah, I mean, you probably can let him go, you know, a few yards, but I wouldn't let him go more than 2 or 3 yards. This is what you drove all this way for, to get beaten up by a fish.
I wouldn't be back.
You'll be a wreck tomorrow. I'll be very surprised if this is a 5-pounder.
You think? Yeah.
Very surprised.
Well, it feels bigger than the other one, but
Well, it could well be.
I'm not.
I say if I get him, I will, but no, he's off. Look, as they do. See ya.
Looks a good fish.
Yeah, it does look a decent fish, that does. But the fight kind of tells you that. Trudging rather than zooming about the place. In fact, I will. Let's be safe. Let's get that out of the way. I don't want to go around that. Oh God. He suddenly popped up. Got him.
Yes.
Well, that's a new PB.
Is it bigger than the one?
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's a proper one. We jokingly said we just want a 9 to finish. £9.12. Absolutely epic fish. He's very lively. He's had a good rest. He's very lively. How's about that?
Absolute
What a clonker.
What a way to finish the day.
Gave you a raw beating up, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's wonderful. Well done, mate. You did a great job of that as well. That's a proper fish.
Thanks, mate. Thanks again.
Congratulations.
What a day. I've had a cracking day.
Brilliant. I'm glad you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Right, let's get this fella back out in the flow and we'll get him rested up, get him back. Yeah, he's had a good rest. He's well lively now. He's not hanging about, is he? Gone. They got the bottom, literally, they're gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And the fins almost look like the colour of the light
Like the
stone,
pebbles, yeah, that's right. What a cracking day that was, and to finish with that barbel, absolutely wonderful. We were saying, I jokingly said, we'll finish on a 9, that'd be all right.
Yeah, completely. That was real cherry on the cake, wasn't it, really?
Situation. You did a cracking job of playing it as well, I could tell, just the way it wasn't doing anything. I thought, this is a decent fish.
Yeah.
But you've been hauling chub out all day, your arm was like giving up, wasn't it?
I was hanging on for dear life for that barbel at the end. I don't know about playing it well.
Yeah, no, you did a good job. But you've had a good day?
I've had an absolutely cracking day. Yeah,
that's the main thing.
I said to you earlier down there that I've been fishing over 40 years, and that's probably the best day's fishing I've had. You know, so yeah.
Can't say about it. I mean, this place is special. I mean, just to put it into context as well. I mean, you have to know where to go in these conditions when it's low and clear. You know, as you see, a lot of the fish will be in the same place, and you drop on them, you can have a cracking day, and probably fished one of the other or any of the other swims in this stretch we'd have really struggled. So it's just a case of knowing where to go, and it's that's what these days are about, just coming out and having the best day you can, really. And I mean you've been hauling chub as well this afternoon. They proper came on this afternoon. They really knew what was going on earlier, but they proper come on, didn't you? Pulling chub out, thought last hour on the barbel, and paid off. And you had one on the float as well, on the Waggler.
Yeah.
Which you said to me, previously, hadn't you, when we were talking, you said, I want one on the float. And we did it. Fantastic.
Yeah, ticked every box today. So yeah, thanks very much.
No, my pleasure. I mean, I enjoy it as well. I love seeing you catching all those fish and assisting in a little way. It's fantastic. But yeah, we've got a bit of a trek back to the car now, so we're going to get off, aren't we? Yeah. And you've got quite a long drive home, a couple of hours as well, isn't it? So
2 hours 20. So yeah. Long day, but worth it.
Yeah. So all there's left to do is say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your fantastic support. Thanks to those you supported me through buymeacoffee.com, and I'll see you again very soon.